my name is Jennifer. I'm one of the lead techs here at Klock Werks, and today we are going to install a DynaMat kit in this 2015 Road Glide. It's a sound control device or material that goes into the outer fairing and onto the inner fairing to really control the direction of the sound from your audio system. So to install this new Road Glide DynaMat kit, the first thing we need to do is remove the fairing. So step one would be to loosen the windshield bolts and remove the windshield. Now we can fully remove the windshield bolts. They hold on this inner fairing piece, which will just pop out once we get the screws out of here. So there's just two plastic tabs that hold this vent piece in place. So you carefully want to disengage the lip that goes into the inner fairing here by pulling back just slightly, and then it'll pop up. Do that on both sides. Now, instead of trying to take the speaker grills out from the front, which can be a little tricky because there's engagement tabs in there, now that we have this cowl piece out, you can stick your fingers back behind here to help push those out and release the plastic clips. Okay, the next thing you want to do is the turn signals are plugged in up here, these little 4-place connectors. So since we're up here, we can just disengage each one of those plugs. Okay, then we'll remove both of these mounting bolts that are behind each turn signal, one per side. So after we remove the turn signal fasteners, there's two small screws behind that hold this little deflector on. So we'll want to remove those because that holds the inner and outer fairing together as well. Once you have those two screws out, the last two are these larger Torx bolts inside the speaker pod. There's one per side. So those are the last two fasteners that hold the inner and outer fairing together. It helps to have two people to take the fairing off, but if not, you can do it with one person. Just be careful and hold the outer fairing on as you remove both screws, and then the fairing will come off altogether, and you can unplug the headlights and remove it. So once you have the outer fairing off, you can tell how dirty it can get inside there. So you want to take just some soap and water or a non-abrasive cleaner and just clean out most of that dust, as much as you can get out of there, so that the DynaMat Extreme can stick to the outer fairing. So the first step is to install the DynaMat Extreme. It's a good idea just to test fit the pieces according to the provided diagram that we have in our installation instructions, so you understand where each piece will go before you actually stick it down. If you have a very light touch, you can peel the backing off of here and set the pieces in, but once you stick them down, they're pretty well stuck. So it helps to just stick the corners down to make sure that you have your placement correct, and start at the center and smooth it out. If you do end up getting air bubbles in the material, you can just pierce them with a utility knife and re-smooth it. And it really is that easy, so we'll go around the entire fairing and lay out all those pieces. good to use a rag because the foil tape can sometimes have jagged edges and it can cut your fingers. So it's smart to use a rag to press it down. So I have our DynaMat Extreme material in place. The DynaMat Extreme is what's going to help with the vibration control of the audio system. And then we have Dynaliner to go on top of that, and this is a thermal resistant material. It is porous, but it will not take on water and mildew inside your fairing, and it's crush and tear resistant. So even if it has to form around other components underneath your fairing, it won't tear. So it's a very durable material. This is the same way. You just want to double check your alignment, like you did for the DynaMat Extreme. Make sure you know where you want to go with it, and then just peel off the adhesive backing and stick it in there.